this video, we will show you how to decorate your towels with your own monogram with a combination of exposed loop sections and cross-stitch. For this project, we're using a terry cloth towel known for its loops of thread. By leaving the lettering area without embroidery, we can let the looped fabric of the towel show from underneath. Let's see how we can do this. The size of our finished project is about 9 centimeters in width and 8 centimeters in height, that is approximately 3.5 by 3.1 inches, so select a hoop accordingly. For the fabric, we will select toweling fabric from normal light category to get a better preview. You can set the fabric color the same as the color of the towel you're using for an accurate visualization. Now, let's start by drawing a polygon. Before you click and drag to draw the polygon, set the number of sides to 6 and the angle to 90 degrees. Click and drag to draw the polygon shape. I'll drag it a bit more to give it a rather oblong shape. You may also set its size afterwards. Make sure that proportional is disabled and set it to 80 millimeters in width by 72 millimeters in height. Now, center it into the hoop and remove the outline color. Set the fill type to cross-stitch. From the cross-stitch properties, make sure that repeats are set to 2 and the cell size to 2 millimeters. Now we will start the lettering tool and type a letter. We will use this letter as a cutter to make a hole with its shape on the cross-stitch. So select a thick font and make it rather big. Enter 0 to X and Y position to place the letter to the center. Now select both the letter and the cross-stitch shape and apply trim option from the shaping tools. In this way, we make a hole on the cross-stitch in the shape of the letter. Now delete the letter as we don't need it anymore, and select the cross-stitch and make a duplicate. Without deselecting the duplicate part, remove the fill and set the same outline color. Still having the outline selected, right-click to select Break Apart. Set these outlines to satin serial. Actually, we want the inner outline to be different from the outer one. So first select the outline of the letter and set the outline width to 2 millimeters and set the density to 0.45 millimeters. Now select the outline of the shape as well to set the size to 3 millimeters and set the density to 0.45 millimeters. We need to make a repeat of the outline, so right-click on the outline and use the auto border option. Set the position of the auto border to the outside and the distance to 6 millimeters. Set the repeats to 1. Select the type to satin serial with a width of 3 millimeters and click OK. Set the density to 0.45 millimeters. Now, let's add some decorative elements to the sides of the letter. Start the clipboard library. There are some nice side elements, so let's search for sides. Select anything you like and click Insert. With a single left click, it will be added at its original size and orientation. We will also create a duplicate, which we will mirror to be placed to the other side of the letter. Now we need to apply colors to the design elements. I want the cross-stitch color to be close to the towel color, and all the other parts of the design to be monochromatic. Feel free to make your own color combination choices. This looks ready. Now, let's have a look using Slow Redraw. The cross-stitch part should be first to tackle down the loops inside the polygon area. All the other parts should follow. That's it then, so let's get to embroider our towel. For this project, our materials are a terry cloth towel, tearaway stabilizer, water-soluble stabilizer, and the selected threads. For the embroidery process, we will need a hoop, the design printout, and adhesive spray. Let's start by hooping the tearaway stabilizer. Mark the center point using the template. Draw a vertical line using the center point. Now, take the towel and fold it vertically in half to find the center and mark it with a pin. Place the printout on the desired position using the center line marked with a pin as a guide. Then mark the center point of the printout with another pin. Place the towel on the stabilizer using the pins and vertical line as guidelines. Use adhesive spray to carefully attach the towel to the stabilizer. Remove all pins. Secure the rest of the towel with pins. We're using the floating technique here. This technique helps to avoid damaging the fabric or the hoop while still achieving the same embroidery result. Place and secure the water-soluble stabilizer on top of the towel. The water-soluble stabilizer helps create a smooth embroidery surface to give crisp embroidery on the towel. Load the file and thread the machine with the first color, that is the one used for the cross-stitch. Attach the hoop to the machine and start embroidering. As already mentioned, the first part is the cross-stitch part which fills the polygon. Now, thread the second color to proceed with all decoration parts. When the embroidery process is done, remove the hoop from the machine. Remove the pins. Take the stabilizer from the hoop and tear away the water-soluble stabilizer. To remove any remaining water-soluble in small parts, spray a small amount of water on them, then place a water-soluble piece on top and peel it off quickly to remove any leftover parts. Remove the tearaway stabilizer from the bottom of the embroidery, and the towel is done. Experiment with any colors you like, using matching shades or contrasting threads to customize your towels or create unique gifts.